Oops. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn on the mic. Do I have audio now? Do I have audio? Do I have audio? That is good to know. All sounding good? Everything's good? You are my mic check 1, 2, 3. I got some pretty cool things to talk about today, and I just added an Amazon situation because it just became a situation and I want to talk about it. Maybe I'll make the room darker. How about that? Oh, I likes my dark look. Looks a lot better. That's my British accent, I think. I'm not sure. That might be terrible. That might be terrible. I don't even know if that subscriber goal thing, I don't even know if you guys see that, but I just wanted to see if it actually does anything or works, or I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just going to wait for a couple people to come in, and I got a lot of things to talk about this time, trying to get this more on track. And as I progress here, I'm going to try and get this a little more, of course, professional as best I can for what I can do. And, have some cool things, maybe an intro thing or whatever. Maybe I should order one of those Elgato Stream Decks or something. Might be a good idea. But yeah, Amazon has really done a weird one this time, and it's so strange because I don't know what to do about it because they're a pain in the butt to talk to. So, who else just joined? Hello, whoever else just joined. I wish there was actually ways to see that. I don't know why I can't see any of that stuff. Ion Prime, oh my god, buddy. Been a while. Whew. It's been a long time. I'm doing really well. How are you doing? It's been a long time. Ion Prime. A lot of things have happened. It's been so long, including my subscriber count. I think my subscriber count now is hitting almost getting close to 1,600. Yeah, everybody's that's the sad part. Like right now, I have to work. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to call it 4 times as hard, even though you're doing less. Just because there's no product right now because of the COVID thing. So being a computer wholesaler to sell off-lease brand computers to, uh, you know, stores. Well, without the product, of course, I'm not making money, and it's getting harder and harder because I got to find it. And right now, there's nothing to source. So I'm expecting about 2 or 3 months more of just being tight, tight, tight. And of course, you don't make much on YouTube or anything there, but it is what it is, and we'll have to all get out of this together. Remember, everybody, we're all in this together. That's the story we hear everywhere, all over the world. We're all in this together, and technically we are, I guess. It's just a question of, it's one of those hearsay, he said, she said, whatever. Is it a scam? Is this real? Is there a cure? And nobody wants to talk about it. It's just all those weird things. And I don't really want to care much about it as long as someone I know is not getting hurt or affected by it in any way. Yeah, just got to do what you can do. So I guess I'll just start off because I don't know when other people will get here and I don't want to be doing this all night. But I'm going to start off with Amazon because Amazon just pissed me off once again. So I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag a bit. I'm about to do custom water cooling. So I've had a bunch of different radiators come in. I've had a bunch of pumps, reservoirs, cooling heads. I've bought a ton, and none of it sponsored, except for some item which will be talked about during the video. But all of the actual water cooling equipment out of my pocket. Of course, you jump into it thinking you're getting such a great deal on certain things, and then you get it, and you're like, "Shit, that is not going to work out the way I wanted it to." And you got to order another $100 part or whatever the case is. Whatever it is, it is. So I wanted to get into it. My bad, not knowing. I've played around with AIOs a lot, but I've not done any real custom water cooling. And my crazy fake trailer got my hopes up on Dreamcast 2. LOL, I thought when you saw it. Yeah, well, I hope there's hopes. There's always hopes of Dreamcast 2. But Amazon was shipping my Corsair X1, I think it's called. Or, sorry, XL5 liquid. So, what people may not know is the liquid that goes in your custom water cooling. You could use distilled water, but then you got to use anti-bio agents because you don't want stuff growing inside. You don't want a bacteria thing happening inside your water loop and everything and causing, of course, clogging and issues and not getting your CPU to cool properly. So, I ordered some XL5 to 1 liters from Amazon, and they were destroyed during shipping. Yeah, so destroyed. So I get a note saying from Intellicom Canada or whatever, the company that delivers it, saying, "Sorry, we will not be able to deliver your package because it's destroyed." Okay, all right. So that was 2 days. No, that was yesterday. Yesterday. So now I go and check my Amazon on my other computer behind here, and it says that it's not going to be delivered. Okay. Telecom Courier Canada Inc. couldn't deliver your package. We're very sorry, blah, 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 blah. Well, where's the talk of replacing it? Where's the talk of we'll send you out another order? Where's the talk of, hey, here's a refund? Where's the talk? Nothing. They just say, I'm not getting my order. Okay, fair enough. So I just went to check and see what I can do about it. Now, this is the thing that I can't stand about Amazon. And this is why it is important. Yes, I buy a lot of Amazon. I'm not going to say I don't, but I'm in a city where the best computer store is Best Buy. I'm not getting shit from Best Buy. Like, unless I need a TV. I'm not buying their computers. I'm not buying anything they sell at all. Unless I need a new camera for the studio or something like that. That's what Best Buy is to me. Best Buy is not a computer place for me in any which way, as I don't buy brand name built machines. I buy brand name custom parts. So, bummer there. So I have to use Amazon. Or I have to travel 5 hours to Toronto, or whatever the case is, because of my move. Now, that was my choice. So I can't get mad. So I do a thing here. Hello, whoever the third person is. Want to say hi. So I contact Amazon through the thing here to do a, hey, replace my order. And of course, they say, you'll send back the product within 7 days, or we're going to charge your credit card. That was the fill-out form that I was doing. Well, I clearly said, item never delivered. It was damaged, smashed, and you said in your email, not coming. What am I going to return in 7 days? I never got the order. I even stated, never got the order. Well, they don't have a, did you not receive your order listing in all of their website. You can track the package, you can take a look at what's going on, you can complain about your package, but you cannot say did not receive it. Okay? Have you guys ever tried to call Amazon? Try to find the phone number for Amazon? It's a pain in the butt. Now, I have it bookmarked because of problems I've had a lot of, and just, just horrendous stories, and I'm tired of it. But anyway, I just wanted to get this out because if you have a local store and it's $2-3 more, go to your local store and support them. Those people need your support to be there, and I just want to make that out. I just want to put that out there. Anyway, enough of the Amazon rant, because Amazon can make me mad till I'm blue in the face. But I am an Amazon affiliate, so sometimes I make some money off them. But anyway, they still make me angry, regardless whether they give me some money or not. They make me angry. So, moving on, we're going to talk about 343 Industries. They're working, of course, on the Halo Infinite game. So we're getting our new Halo that we're all excited about, and claim to fame. It's been the best thing that ever hit the Xbox. It was one of the reasons, actually. I guess not the reason why I bought an Xbox original. My real reason was the Sega adaptation from being, as we talked about, Dreamcast 2. That was my Dreamcast 2. So the Xbox getting exclusivity to Dreamcast titles that were coming out in the beginning was my reasoning for buying a original Xbox. So now we have the Xbox 360, we have the Xbox One, and we have our Xbox One X and S and whatever. And now we have the Series X coming out, and the big thing coming for that, of course, is Halo Infinite. Well, it's been criticized hugely. So there was a campaign gameplay, and the criticism is that the game looks flat. It basically looks like it's not next gen. So, that being said, of course, it's not giving any reasoning to jump out and go say, I'm buying an X or Series X or whatever you want to call it. And that is huge because, this is your flagship game. This is the game that's going to make people... this game's coming out also on your Xbox One. So why would I buy the new Xbox if it's going to be lackluster, is the big issue here. So people are basically like, I want to buy this new console. I want to see Halo for what it's going to be. But if Halo is going to look like an Xbox One or One X, I'm not buying your damn console. Makes sense to me. And due to this lackluster viewing of this game, of course, 343 Industries say that they've addressed the criticism and are going to go back and look at this whole entire game and I guess try and amp it up. That's a rewrite. That's some big shit right there. That's not just turning around and turning a switch and going, okay, graphics turned on. That's not how that works. So that's a hard one, man. Me personally, I'd rather play Halo Infinite on the PC, and by the look of it, we should be getting it that way. So, one beautiful thing, I guess, about Xbox, I know I'm going to say that, but I am an Xbox fan when it comes to the now gen consoles. And what's beautiful about them is the whole I don't know, I guess one, the backwards playability, which is really nice, but the whole whatever game now is going to be put out on Xbox One up, the platform is basically PC platform and it's Windows 10. Even the Xbox is using some version of Windows 10. So that makes things pretty sweet, pretty smooth, and the developers can move on beautifully. So that's kind of neat. Now, I know I don't want to talk about Fortnite, but this is actually kind of cool because the Joyride update, we're going to call it the Joyride update, is going to be drivable cars, and they're coming, I believe, Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, this Wednesday. We're getting drivable cars and pickup trucks and whatever in Fortnite. Now, I play Fortnite with my buddies for, I guess, as I've said many times, for one, the fun of it, the community, to chat with my friends that are all over Toronto and everything now, or different parts of Canada or the United States or wherever you guys live. And it's a community that I enjoy. I don't really care about the game so much. The game is broken, but this really takes it to a whole cool level because now we have helicopters, we have boats, and now we're gonna have cars. That was the one thing that was missing in this game to make this game, in my opinion, a go-to. And now there's going to be cars and trucks. That to me is pretty damn cool. So this update's coming out on Wednesday. I definitely am going to be streaming that for sure, probably Wednesday night-ish or evening-ish, just because that to me is definitely something I really want to try. There's a car in it called the Whiplash, and the Whiplash kind of looks like, I'm going to say, a Lamborghini on steroids is what it looks like. And then there's an old-looking F-150 pickup truck, for example. And I know if you go around in the game right now, you will see some cars sitting there now that were definitely not there before. So they're definitely something that's coming. They're probably being placed in places now to be drivable, and pay attention to it if you do play Fortnite. If you don't worry about the Joyride. But I do recommend, if you're not even a Fortnite player, and like I said, the game is broken, I'm not a big fan. I'm not going to tell you to go out and play this game. It is fun when it's fun, and it sucks when it sucks. But this Joyride update's really got my attention. I wanted to talk about it because I thought that'd be pretty darn cool. So yeah, Joyride update this Wednesday. Get the drive around. I'm hoping with the pickup truck, maybe you can mount a gun, or guys could be in the box and pop, 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 pop. I don't know what it's going to be like in a car. Do you step out the window and pop people off? I have no idea. Or is the car just going to be a much faster vehicle to get you the hell out of a storm real quick, or so on? Who knows? Will they have boost? The helicopter and the boat have boost, so I'm guessing the cars will too. And we're probably going to see some crazy jumping experiences that might be pretty darn cool. So that's got my attention. That's got my attention. So maybe Fortnite can unbreak itself. I'm going to be honest though, this season has been pretty cool. It started off really good. And if you go in and you actually have a buddy, like I go in and play with my buddy, or like Jeff, or a couple other buddies, and if you actually, hello, the new person who came in, I have no idea who you are because I can't see you, but hello. And if you are playing, and this season, like I said, if you're playing for going out and doing the actual things you're supposed to do to level up and get your coins and get to the next level and so on, so you're doing all your challenges, the game is fun. But if you go in to do just going around shooting up whatever and blah 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 and getting hosed and whatever, you may not find it that fun. But if you actually go and do the challenges, it is definitely fun. So I'm going to get away from Fortnite because I don't like talking about Fortnite at all. And we're going to talk about TikTok. So, TikTok. Well, we know what's going on in the United States. Of course, the lovely Mr. Trump is looking at banning it. I don't know if there's been a decision made or not, but as of about 5 hours or 6 hours ago, looks like there wasn't. And Microsoft is actually serious about trying to buy TikTok in the US. And it makes sense. I mean, TikTok is definitely, my kids are using it all the time. So definitely a venue I feel a little safer about. They're only putting up, they're not actually putting themselves on there, but they're putting like our cat or our dog or putting some music to it. And they get a cute, 50 views or 2 views or 5 views. And then they fight because one got more views than the other, whatever the case may be. But anyway, they can never be happy for one another. But anyway, Microsoft is currently in discussion with TikTok's parent company, ByteDance. What a name, eh? ByteDance. Yeah, who knows? So, of course, Trump is threatening to ban the service in the US. And because of the idea that the Chinese company is spying on us, I have no idea what this guy does half the time. If you're a Trump guy, you know what? I started off loving Trump. I thought he was awesome. Now I just love the entertainment value. I thought our prime minister was a goofball. This is awesome. Everything that comes out of China doesn't mean it's bad. I don't understand. That part's blowing my mind. 95% of what we use comes out of China. This glass was probably made in China. Does that mean this glass is spying on me? You see, it's kind of a tough one. Now, the company has also stated that they're not going to release any information, but of course, he doesn't trust a Chinese company regardless. So if Microsoft buys it, I guess the trust factor can go up. I don't know. What do you guys think of TikTok? Like, do you guys use TikTok? I just don't know what to say about it. I mean, other than my kids using it, and it seems to be a very harmless thing. We're not giving away any information. There's nothing that I know of that's being going on unless they have a little thing going on our microphone listening to everything we do. But literally, it is them putting music to video with no audio whatsoever. It's whatever they pick to add over the video. That's what happens. So I'm very, I don't know, confused about it, I guess. But if Microsoft buys TikTok, that could be an interesting move. Now that they've just gotten rid of, what is that? Like, I can't even remember what they had there. That game thing they gave to Facebook gaming. Now that they've gotten rid of that, maybe they're looking at other avenues. What is this company worth? What do you make off TikTok? Do people make money off TikTok? I have no idea. But anyway, that is the latest. Microsoft is looking to buy TikTok in the US. They're in talks, but they're awaiting Trump's decision on what's going to happen with it, which makes sense, I guess, if Trump decides that it's going to be banned in Canada or the United States. I should say in Canada. Pretty soon he's going to be our leader. That's not cool. But anyway, bottom line is we legalized marijuana. I mean, what can I say? That our whole entire country is able to smoke weed. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Depends on you guys. So anyway, Trump. It's funny because I'm falling back into a story now because when I was down in Florida working on the warehouse down there, we had a guy come up to us and say, "Oh, you guys are Canadians. Can I go back with you guys?" And we're like, "Why?" He goes, "Trump." And I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Well, you got Trump." I said, "We got a pot-smoking prime minister." And he's like, "I'd rather the pot-smoking prime minister." And it was a laugh, but I guess for him, pot-smoking prime minister was way better than this, I suppose. I don't know. But anyway, enough of TikTok, because I don't know a lot about TikTok, like I said, other than my kids. They love TikTok, and that's what it is. So, on to something from my childhood. Leisure Suit Larry is back. Leisure Suit Larry is coming out again in Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Wet Dreams Dry Twice. There's an announcement teaser out there you guys can watch. I'm not going to put it on just for the simple reason I'll probably get flagged. But anyway, the world's skeeviest adventure game hero, remember? I'm old, so it just goes back to literally me being a teen and Leisure Suit Larry and all the old Sierra games. I'm not sure who's behind it all now, but there was a newer one put out called Wet Dreams Don't Dry, and basically that was in 2018. And because it didn't suck, there's a new one, and a new one is called Wet Dreams Dry Twice. So my little loser friend in the gaming world, Leisure Suit Larry, is back, and he's apparently having more wet dreams. All right, now this is interesting. PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm going to talk about PlayStation 5. Now, I'm not going to get into who's got more power. I'm not going to get into who is the better console or anything like this as far as Xbox and PlayStation or even Nintendo's whatever Switch thingy. What I will say is they made a bit of a mistake, whereas Microsoft is allowing all their controllers for Xbox One to work on the Series X system. There's backwards compatibility for all controllers, which is big. And I'll explain why that's big is because the 360, or not even 360, for example, but the 360 era, if you had a Logitech G27, I have a video about that, and it worked on your PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 3, sorry. Well, it doesn't work on the PlayStation 4, which I thought was really stupid. Why wouldn't you be able to bring forward your peripherals that were USB driven? A Logitech steering wheel is not cheap. And I find it ridiculous to see that in this day and age, they can't have forward compatibility and backwards compatibility for that kind of stuff. When you go out and drop $500-600 on a steering wheel like I did, to know that it cannot work on your up-and-coming console pisses me off. Nobody's rich, but everybody has a limitation to spending their money. And that is one thing that makes me very angry. Well, PlayStation 5 decided that the PS4 DualShock controllers will not work with PS5 games whatsoever. So, in that grand scheme of that, I was like, oh, okay, so what's supported? So apparently, PS4 controllers will work with PS4 games only. Of course, the question is, what PS4 games are backwards compatible? And then third-party PS4 controllers are supported still only on PS4 games only. Now, specialty peripherals, like licensed, they have to be licensed just to make sure, because who knows what's going to happen. But like licensed steering wheels, arcade sticks, flight sticks, platinum and gold wireless headsets, and stuff like that apparently are going to work moving forward. So that's a bonus. Especially because your headsets and steering wheels and everything, that was a big thing. Your headset, most people go out and spend $200-300 on a headset. That's not cheap. And to know you can't use it moving forward is a real piss off. So they are saying that will move forward. Third-party headsets with USB or audio jack that do not have a companion app will work. So, okay, that's good news. But if you have a companion app that was good for the PS4 or so on, that will not work moving forward on the PS5. So they're limiting certain things that you can and cannot move forward, which I guess in some cases I see. And then this is where I was worried because I haven't even used my VR setup yet. And I know I got a lot of VR library now that I can go back to my PS4 and play it. Hopefully, my game room is going to be done soon. The renovations are coming along really good. And I'll get my VR hooked up. So the PS Move, PS Aim controllers will work with the PlayStation VR moving forward. That's good news because, again, another $300-400 product someone has purchased, and then $100 peripherals here and there. Who doesn't want that to be moving forward? Now, the PlayStation camera will work on moving forward, but there's going to be an adapter put out for the PlayStation 5. If you are a VR user, you will get this adapter free, kind of like when Microsoft moved forward and your old Kinect didn't hook up to from the old Xbox One to the new Xbox One S, but they sent out the adapter to connect you to your Kinect moving forward, but didn't really support the Kinect in any other way game-wise. Well, whatever. So that was a beautiful throwaway money game. Well, the PlayStation camera will work moving forward, but Sony will give out a PlayStation adapter to make that camera work on the new console if you are a PlayStation VR owner. So I'll applaud them for that. Thank you, PlayStation, because I'm that guy. And if I do go with your new console, definitely would like my VR to work if everything else is going to work. Who wants to buy new cameras? So that's kind of neat. Now, if you guys, of course, everybody's heard of Quake, right? Quake. Quake is one of the staples as far as shooters go. Well, QuakeCon is coming up, and if you are part of Bedustas.net, like if you have a Bedusta.net account and you watch QuakeCon, so while it's streaming live on August 7th, if you watch QuakeCon right now this is really cool. They're going to give away the original PC version of Quake on the Batista or whatever the heck you want to call it launcher. So it's going to be free, and this is all based on a reputable Twitter user named Wario64. Never heard of him, but apparently he's reputable and people believe what he says. And they're saying that if they have a fundraiser. So if the QuakeCon hits a fundraising goal of $10,000, that's not a very big number to hit. So that's really cool. It's very reachable in a QuakeCon for sure. They're going to give away, you'll receive a free copy of Quake 2 as well if you're watching it. So anybody watching it will get Quake, and if they hit $10,000 goal on their stream fundraising goal, they will give away Quake 2. Now, these are both beautiful games from back in the past. They're a blast to play. They're fast moving. It's Doom on steroids, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. I guess it's not the same though, because Quake and Quake 2, I guess it's not Arena, so that's kind of interesting. I'm very, very interested in this. It's a different gameplay, I guess, than Doom. And Quake 2, I believe the graphics and everything are a definite level above. Not, of course, to today's, but I don't know if these are remakes, but I guess they somewhat gotta be to be able to play on Windows 10 platforms, for example. So that's beautiful. So I think this is awesome. I think August 7th, I don't know if I'll live stream it, but I'm definitely going to check out the stream and see if I can get the free games, because I want free just like anyone else. So check them out August 7th at Bedista.net. And if you have an account, watch QuakeCon through there, and you could get some free Quake games, which I thought was pretty cool. So that being said, that is really awesome. So there. 30 minutes of me babbling. It's got to be tiring for everybody. But that is what I had to say today. And I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and watching, even though you came in, came out, or left, or hated me, or whatever the case is. Anyway, please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit a like if you like me, and if you didn't like me, then dislike me. That is cool too. A like is a like, whether it's an up or down. I don't care. That means you cared. At some point, you cared. So, guys, thank you. Until next time, please stay safe, be happy, and stay tuned for next Monday. Game over.